$1 million. IOST is coming with it, guys. I put out a video about DeFi just a week ago, and they've just recently launched the fact that they're giving away $1 million for DeFi projects. And we're also going to talk a little bit about NFTs. You ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today on a special IOST news review, we're talking about DeFi again. In my last video, I broke down the whole DeFi system, what was going on in DeFi right now, and what they were hoping to have go on in DeFi here in the future. And I must say, I was definitely a bit skeptical when I saw their roadmap. I felt like, are they going to be able to pull this off? It's very ambitious. There are a lot of things that I saw that could be issues and points that I arose in the video itself. But I gotta say that I'm a little bit more reassured with this brand new $1 million fund that they've now put out called the Noah Oracle Fund, that is going to incentivize developers to come and build massive DeFi applications on IOST. But before we get started with that, if you're not already a part of my community of stashers, you don't need a mustache to join, but you do need to love learning with the community, and you can sign up through my Telegram link below. All right, so let's go look at this news. So not only are we going to talk about this $1 million fund, but we're also going to talk about the continuation of these cool NFTs that IOST has been dropping. It's a year-long kind of, game thing that they have going on, and we're going to talk about that and how it all connects together. So here we are on the Medium article that they dropped just last week. Not even last week, only a few days ago. So IOST has unveiled their $1 million grant to bootstrap the growth of DeFi projects here on IOST. This is called the Noah Oracle Fund. And this is big time. I'm kind of blown away. Because like I said, I threw a little bit of shade, I'm not gonna lie, at IOST's way last week on my video, because like I said, I saw how ambitious it was. I saw that there was been some decline in development on the platform, but something like offering a massive bounty like this is 100% going to bring in some quality projects. So let's kind of go over what they have here and what it is. So this is basically to incubate high potential DeFi projects and teams to be able to get rapid growth. They're looking for rapid growth here in the DeFi offerings that IOST has. And so this is all to try and fast track this. They want to get this done now, which is why they're offering so much money. They're offering so much money to this. So as they say, for any teams that are developing or they're migrating to IOST, they'll enjoy the IOST worry-free program with full development support. Funding, technology, all of those things. I really want to see that happening. I know that they've offered a couple of things in the past, and I was a little bit wary of how much support they're actually giving to people really developing on this platform. And so I'm hopeful with this, and I hope that they do really foster and support some great development work with this. And they've kind of moved in a new direction of how they're trying to do that. So hopefully it is worry free. I'm very hopeful for that. So when you talk about, well, what are they looking for? DeFi is a big space. It's a big word. It encompasses a lot of different things. But in general, the number one thing they're looking for is an Oracle system, right? So they're looking for someone to be able to bring decentralized oracles to IOST, because that is one of the linchpins of decentralized finance. Without a good Oracle port here on IOST, we just simply won't be able to get the tools built that we need built. So, they're also offering things for, bounties and stuff for decentralized exchanges, for cross-chain transaction type stuff, for lending, financial derivatives, and for a stable coin. Now, I talked about the stable coin before. We used to have a stable coin on IOST, and it just puttered out. It was kind of sad because I was actually looking forward to that. So now, hopefully, with this $1 million fund, that will spur people to want to come develop some of these things on the system. But as they point out, they say out of the 6 categories, an Oracle DeFi project is the most important, and looking for that kind of bridge, protocol for external blockchain data is all important for really great DeFi projects. So they're definitely going to be rewarding the most to someone who comes up with those types of solutions. So they give you a couple of notes of how it's actually working. So you get these rewards distributed about 20 days after the last day of each quarter. and they've been fairly consistent about the rewards and how they get them out. So I definitely wouldn't have any worries about them paying out on rewards like that. If they have the, if the money is there to be able to do that. Now, one thing you say was, well, where is this money coming from? Where do they get $1 million? I'm not really sure where that money is actually coming from. I'm not sure if it was funds that the team already had locked away, or if they have funds left over from a previous investor, or if these are funds that they had from selling some of the tokens that they have, garnered here from team supplies or other things like that. They don't necessarily say where they're getting the $1 million from. So I do hope that, they can be a little bit more transparent about some of those things. That's something that we want to see here in the cryptocurrency community. We want to see more transparency. The more transparent you can be in with your community, the more support you're always going to receive. I've never seen a community that says, oh my gosh, you're being too transparent with us. We want to support you less. So I definitely want to see where that money is coming from. It would be nice to know, maybe there's a wallet that shows here's the X amount of money here or X amount of crypto here that equals the value of the fund that they're advertising. So as you can see, applications are already open for this. So if you're a developer or you are working with a DeFi project, this might be something you actually really want to consider. And they go into a little bit here talking about the great things about IOST, and IOST will say it has great technology. As far as things go, that's one of the things they definitely have gotten right. As many of the things I may have said they've gotten wrong here in the past, they have great technology, and that was one of the main reasons why I was interested in IOST from the beginning, and the reason why I've been talking about them for so long here is the technology actually really is super solid. We just need better tools and better dApps and better people developing on this platform. So, one of the things I want to point out is that when you talk about some of the problems we see now with Ethereum, well, they do have much better scaling here in IOST and super high transactions with almost zero cost. And so there's a lot of benefits to wanting to build DeFi projects on top of this network. So, developers out there, get on it. Get that $1 million. All right, let's take a look at something, another aspect of IOST that they've recently launched that I'm actually super bullish on and I love. It's NFTs, right? You guys know I'm a big NFT fan. I talk about NFTs all the time, non-fungible tokens, which come in many different forms. And IOST is, doing this, what they call a year-long event where you can collect these limited edition IOST themed NFTs. And so they've already done 2 of them. They've launched them. And this is the 3rd one. And this is it's called the DeFi NFT badge. And so obviously themed here with DeFi and the new roadmap going on. And there are only 1,000 of these. So you gotta definitely jump on this right now if you want to get one of these limited edition IOST NFTs. And the whole concept behind this is that they're going to be dropping them throughout the year. They're going to be 12 total. And if you get all 12, there's a special crazy looking prize box that you'll be able to win. So definitely interesting to see how this is all going to pan out. But here you go. You can see following the second event of their year-long NFT event is the 3rd token here coming, and there's only 1,000 of them going on. And it started just today, so this is brand new here. Dropping this, or it started a couple days ago if you're watching this video now. But just while talking about today is August 14th when this video is recorded, and so you have about 15 days to participate. All you gotta do really is just like and retweet a post here and tag a couple friends. I mean, it's a very basic Twitter giveaway, so you can see it's just to promote their whole new roadmap here for DeFi, and then you got to fill out the form here, and they'll send you a token as long as you're one of the first 1,000 people to do that. So pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, here's the mystery box. Here's the mystery box I was talking about. So if you collect, it's all 9. So I said 12 earlier. If you collect all 9 IOST NFTs, you win a mystery box. So there are going to be 9 that they drop throughout 1 year's time. And this started just a couple of months ago. So definitely look to try and get and collect them all, right? Well, that's all we have for today. Hopefully you guys like this update for IOST, and that $1 million fund is big news here. And, like I said, it definitely makes me eat a few of my words that I put in my last video about IOST. But I really do hope that they deliver on this and that we get some great developers here that are going to be building DeFi tools and projects on top of IOST, because that's what we want. That's what we need. dApps and more actual usability here in the network. Well, that's all I have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.